Hi everyone! I am Rosal Gisulibas, a college student at Negros Oriental State University, Shaton Campus, and taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. So today, we will learn another lesson that will help you as a pre-service teacher. So what are we waiting for? Let's now start our discussion. So for today's discussion, I will discuss first the first topic in Unit 1. So the description of Unit 1 is the theory to practice observing learners and classrooms in the Philippine education system. So the first topic in Unit 1 is the K-12 curriculum, DEPED policies, and MATATAG curriculum. Learning objectives. So at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify the key features of the K-12 curriculum, DepEd policies, and MATATAG curriculum. Compare how the K-12 curriculum and MATATAG curriculum address learners' needs and value the role of policies and curricula in shaping quality education for learners. So in the Philippines, teachers are required by DepEd to have their classes observed. So this is not only a rule but also a way to help teachers improve. So they use a checklist called the Classroom Observation Tool or COT to see what the teacher is doing well and what can be improved. So in this way, this process makes sure teaching meets DepEd standards and also helps teachers grow in their profession. So classroom observation is important because it helps teachers reflect on their teaching and it ensures that reforms like K-12 and MATATAG curriculum are applied well, supporting the goal of quality education for the students or learners. So according to the Department of Education, the K-12 program was officially institutionalized through Republic Act number 10533. So it also known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. So this was implemented during the administration of President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III to align the Philippine educational system with global standards. So the program restructured the basic education cycle in the kindergarten plus 12 years of formal schooling, so consisting of 6 years of elementary, 4 years of junior high school, and an additional 2 years of senior high school, grades 11 and 12. So these are the objectives and benefits of MATATAG curriculum. It improves quality of education, enhance global competitiveness, holistic development, quality basic education, equitable access, and relevance. So here are the challenges of K-12 curriculum. The first one is resource gaps, employment mismatch, heavy workload for teachers, and overloaded curriculum. So K-12 curriculum made Philippine education globally competitive but was criticized for being overloaded and under-resourced. So now let's move on to MATATAG curriculum. The MATATAG curriculum is a new framework introduced by DepEd to strengthen and improve the quality of education in the Philippines. So it is designed to be well organized, inclusive, and responsive to the needs of today's learners. And it also aims to prepare students for the challenges of the 21st century by focusing on essential skills, values, and holistic development, making education more relevant, stronger, and future-ready. Meaning of MATATAG: make the curriculum relevant to produce job-ready, active, responsible citizens. Take steps to accelerate delivery of basic education services. Take good care of learners by promoting learner well-being, inclusiveness, and safe schools. Give support to teachers to teach better. The K-10 MATATAG curriculums, which prioritizes the following 5 critical skills, which are the language, reading and literacy, mathematics, makabansa, and proper behaviors and manners, will be introduced in the following: school year 2024-2025, kindergarten grades 1, 4, and 7. For school year 2025-2026, grades 2, 5, and 8. For school year 2026-2027, grades 3, 6, 8, and 9. And for school year 2027 and 2028, grade 10. So the implementation of MATATAG curriculum is not fully implemented since it can be achieved in the year 2028 or 2029. So, the MATATAG curriculum focuses on improving the quality of basic education in the Philippines and offers several benefits, including accelerated facilities upgrade, curriculum relevance, student support, and teacher support. So, here are the challenges of MATATAG curriculum, which are need for resources, gradual rollout, risk of confusion, and transition issues. So, although MATATAG curriculum is the solution to K-12 overload, but its success depends on smooth transition, teacher readiness, and resource support. So now, let's move on to the last topic, which is the DEPED policies. So, DEPED policies are the official rules and guidelines set by the Department of Education in the Philippines to regulate and manage the basic education system. So, these serve as the framework that schools, teachers, and administrators follow to ensure education is standardized, inclusive. So, the first one is DEPED Order Number 3 Series of 2021, creation of the Child Protection Unit and the Child Rights in Education desk in the Department of Education. So, this policy ensures that learners are safe and their rights are respected. So, the CPU handles cases like bullying or abuse, while CREED promotes fairness and protects child's right in school. Next is DO number 55 series of 2013, implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act number 10627, otherwise known as the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013. So it requires all elementary and secondary schools to create and enforce anti-bullying policies, clearly defining bullying behaviors and outlining procedures for reporting, investigating, and handling cases while keeping information confidential. And the last one is DO number 32 series of 2011, or Policies and Guidelines on Training and Development Programs and Activities. So this policy sets the official rules for training and professional development programs in DEPED that can help improve the teachers' teaching quality and school leadership. Challenges of DEPED policies. The first one is policy practice gap. Next is funding issues, bureaucracy, and inequity. In conclusion, the K-12 improved global competitiveness, and the MATATAG curriculum builds on this by focusing on essential skills, aiming for success through smooth transition, teacher readiness, and sufficient supports guided by DEPED's policy. And that's the end of our discussion, and I hope that you learned something from me today. Thank you and bye-bye!